real estate. How quick are these houses selling? Where's the best place? Come on.
Tell us.
Whitby is on fire.
Whitby. That's so funny because we talked about it.
Because Randy said those exact words before the show started.
Whitby is on fire. The average sales to list price is 103%, which is amongst one of the highest in the GTA. The only place higher is Richmond Hill. But why did we not say Richmond Hill was on fire? Well, the reason being is because in Richmond Hill, the average days on market is 33 days on market, the total days on market. But in Whitby, it's only 17, so it's half the time. So that means that the market is moving faster and you have to pay over asking in order to get the property. So Whitby is absolutely on fire.
But sorry, just jump in here a little bit. Everything you said is full on. But in Richmond Hill, the house, there's a lot of actually movement there as well in terms of actual sales. I think Richmond Hill has 174. Well,
no, Richmond Hill is 167. Yeah. And Whitby's 110. So that's a number of sales. And all that's saying is that the information we're giving is coming from a decent sized pool of homes. It's not necessarily telling us a lot more than that. As a matter of fact, in terms of Whitby being in Durham, Whitby is like 1/6 of the sales of Durham, whereas in Richmond Hill it's a little less. I can't do the number on the fly, so that's why. But York region is doing quite well, 102. Not for buyers, well for sellers. 102% average sales to list price. Durham is doing the same thing. So Ajax and Whitby are both at 103%, but Ajax, again, their days on market are so low that if you're not right on top of the game, forget about it. Forget about it. Won't work. York regions at 102%, Peel regions at 99%, and the city of Toronto is at 100%. So the city of Toronto has balled up quite nicely, but what's really holding the candle, where is it the hardest to buy in Toronto is Toronto East. Toronto East, and that one of the reasons is the price point. It's really simple. Central Toronto is extremely expensive. It gets a little less expensive when you go into the west and to the north, but it's a little less expensive. It gets a lot more less expensive. So a lot more affordable as you go east. And because of that, east is now where the money can be spent, not necessarily where the jobs are. The jobs are west. That's where all the factories and all that stuff are.
It's very expensive to live out there.
But people are willing to drive, yes.
And the traffic's horrible.
And the traffic's really bad in the west. And it's getting really bad in the east too, though. And so the east is kind of what's on fire in Toronto. It's 103% with 32 days on the market, whereas Central is 99% with 37 days on the market, Central and the West is 99% also, but a little faster pace at 34 days on the market. So we're seeing that the Central Toronto, where everything really originates from. Everything, all of our price increases originate from the core, which is the Central Toronto.
Echo out.
And yes, as like you throw the rock into the still water and you see the ripple effect. And so it sort of ripples out. And so what we're experiencing now is, again, a price growth. But guys, as I said to you before, I believe I said it to you, now that we have the two shows, I'm not sure what I said on one show versus the other. But, just because this is happening right now and we're starting to see things really go along, remember, we've got some huge pressure, some huge downward pressure. We are in the biggest real estate crash that the GTA has ever seen in terms of dollars. But we have this emergence of in the eye of the storm that's really awakening and coming forward. And I think that one of the reasons for this is because people, because the government is sort of like kind of, as far as the consumer is concerned, relaxed their movement, their trot forward in terms of putting more and more pressure on pricing, on interest rates and things like that. And so then the people sort of came. I'm thinking like the apocalypse.
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 What?
People
Apocalypse.
are coming from under
Apocalypse.
rocks and they're coming out and they're buying homes. But remember, this is the spring season. We expect the upward trajectory in the spring season. But the spring season then ends, and then we go into a summer season where we see a descent down. So what's going to happen? That's where I'm very curious. What's going to happen in that descent down? Is that going to, eliminate everything that's happened in this little tiny, moving forward? And there are still a lot of really interesting pressures on the marketplace that really haven't played themselves out. They're just coming to play themselves out now. The first price hike was March of last year. So we're just experiencing the 1 year anniversary of that, which is when it actually comes out into the marketplace and we start to see the real effects of it. Before, we're only seeing the consumer confidence effects of it, well, how people are feeling about it, not what their financial pressures are. So we're now walking into the realm of the financial pressures coming to the marketplace. So we got to see how that plays out. And I am not 100% confident that this market is going to hold and continue to trot upward just yet. I would actually, to be honest, be surprised if the market continued to move in such a positive manner for the rest of the year. And I would almost place a bet with my wife, that hot oil massage bet. No? Okay. So I'll try. But 1 minute. But I really do believe that the market is doing quite well for being in the worst real estate crash of all times in terms of dollars. And yes, we're climbing forward, but I do believe that summer's going to come. It's going to wipe away all of that happy joy feeling. Happy joy is going to be gone in the summer months. And then we're going to see just how much energy the market has to finish out the fall in a positive way. And then we'll know if we've gotten over all the pressures that the government has put on the market and which way that this economy is going. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And please let us know your thoughts in the comments, as well as any questions you may have. We're live most Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to tune in. Thank you again for watching, and remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you can stay up to date on all our future uploads.